And welcome to Saturday Live with myself and Azra. We're a bit later this morning, thank goodness. Only an hour later, and we've still got zero light to work with. So we are doing exactly what we do during the week, using a bit of artificial light. But hopefully it's good enough for the live stroll. So what's everybody up to today? Is it a normal day for a weekend? I was about to say, is it a normal day as in work and all that? But it might be work for some people, unfortunately. What are you up to today? For me, slight change to the normal plans. We are going to pick Mum up in about an hour or so, and then got to have her hair done, James's hair done. Azra, can you come in the road? Come in the road. Can you come on the path? Come on. And then we're going to go and have some breakfast in the cafe because James has got a late kick-off today. It's a cup game today. I have mentioned it already. The team that we beat last weekend, so there's going to be a bit of needle. We'll see how it goes. Could be penalties, no extra time, so we'll wait and see. Could be a long afternoon. Anyway, the weather today at the moment is a fairly cool to 10-11 degrees. Come on, Azra. But it's pleasant. I mean, I'm only out in my tracksuit bottoms and my hoodie. I have got a hat on, but only to protect my head from the light. Come on. So we're going to go the country walk this morning. So that will mean walking across the fields. So there will be some times where it is reasonably dark, but we'll see how we manage. It will be getting light as the stroll goes on. Whether we'll be able to get any benefit from it later on, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, we've got enough light for now, so that's the main thing. So I told you my plans for today. What's everybody else up to? Anybody got any exciting plans for the weekend? Tomorrow's looking quite a lazy day. Well, certainly for me anyway. Now we're not having to go out for breakfast in the morning. It's looking like quite a lazy day, which is quite nice. Because it's very rare that we can, on a Sunday, not have to do anything. I know James is going fishing sort of mid to late morning, but apart from that, there's not a lot happening tomorrow, which is quite nice. I might try and take James to golf if we can get round either later or even in the morning before he goes fishing. I think someone said to be midday, which might give us enough time. Come on. Enough. Come on, just keep going. Keep going. Come on. This way. Worry about where we're going. As you might have heard then, guys, a bit of commotion. Now, that wasn't Azra on this occasion. She was happily minding her own business. And the dog on the other side of the road, that was the nightmare. Hi, sir. Is that Evie? Yeah, I can't imagine. This phone is too small. I apologise if I've said that wrong. How you doing this morning? Where are you watching from? Good to have you all on board. Thank you for the likes. If you are new to the channel, do make sure you like and subscribe. It's really, really important to the channel. The channel really has been accelerating, and I was working it out last night. I've had 65 new subscribers in the last 2 weeks. That is phenomenal for my channel. And it's, you know, it's hard work, and you guys, you know, watching along, enjoying. Thank you for another like. Hi to Maria, how you doing this morning? Where are you watching from? If you've been with me before, you'll recognise this walk possibly. Obviously it does look a little bit different in the dark to the daylight, but we have done it in the dark before. We're making our way over towards the fields. So we'll see quite a bit of the village once we get past through here. Maria's in the UK, good old UK, same as me. I'm based between London and Cambridge, very, very broad. I'm nearer to Cambridge than London, but geographically on the map, if people look at the UK, that's roughly where we are. It's not that cold. I don't know where in the UK you are. It's not that cold. It's about, as I say, about 10, 11 degrees where we are. So that's not that bad. I've been out and a lot worse. So we're in the village car park at the minute. Free car parking. Very rare. How long that will continue for, Lord only knows. But we'll see. This is their benefit to keep it free, I think, because it draws people into going to the hub and obviously the local shops, rather than going out of town. So to be fair, it is in their interest, I think, to keep it free as long as possible. That way, if you went that way, it takes you towards Cambridge. That way is back towards Royston and London. We are carrying on towards the fields. Go on, Azra, keep going, good girl. She's actually been a lot better this morning. She's actually leading on quite well this morning. During the week, she's been a little bit under the weather. Certainly yesterday, I had to cut the life short because the viewing figures weren't great anyway, which is not the end of the world because that's life. But she had a really dicky tummy yesterday, so I had to sort of cut it short and go home, which was a shame. Anyway, we are now heading to the fields in about 2 minutes. Now, I will have a bet with myself and you guys if you're interested. Sportsman's bet, obviously. I'm guaranteeing, well, by the time we get to the field, within about a minute, she'll be going to the toilet, because that's her routine every morning, unless it was yesterday where she went about 50 times. But she's a lot better today. If you are new to the channel, do make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the old bell. We're out every morning. Tomorrow morning we will be out later again. It'll be probably 7, half 7. And it'll be light then, so I'll actually be able to do these live strolls nicely without all of the artificial lights. If you didn't know, guys, there's one light on her, obviously, and I've got 3 lights on me, helping to light from behind. The only way we can do these live strolls now, even with the street lights, it is just not strong enough. So as you can see, we can go down through these bungalows and then we'll be into the fields, and that way when all 4 lights start kicking in, or at least helping. Might not completely kick in because it's pitch black over it, as you can see. Come on, Azra, let's go. Now, remember what I said to you about a minute? Shock. 10 seconds. Right, so I'm going to clear this up in a minute, guys, once she's been. So I'm going to put the phone down for a second. We are still live. Hi to... Is it Skipedy? I don't know if I said that right. I'm really sorry if I haven't. All right, sort her out and I'll be straight back with you guys. Right, we are back. Come on, Azra, let's go. So these were the football pitches that I'm walking across that James used to play on when he was more tiny. He's now playing on full-size pitches at under 15s level, which quite frankly, they look massive. They're 3 games in, well, with a friendly, a couple of friendlies, 5 games in, but 3 league games into the season, they've won all 3, they're doing really well, which is nice because it's a team that Julia and myself built. I've since stepped back due to other commitments, but Julia's still involved in an administrative role. But the team really are doing very well this season, and you know, it does make you proud, to be honest. But he plays sort of over where that light is for the second field over there. He plays sort of more over there now. We're not going that way today. We're going straight across where we've been before. Come on, Azra. We need your light. There we go. As I say, if you are new to the channel, do make sure we are liking and subscribing. It certainly means a lot to the channel. And also hit the bell because we are out every morning. Sometimes earlier than this during the week, but later than this tomorrow. I always knew that the live strolls in the mornings were going to become more and more pains, and this is why I've sort of gone with the sort of artificial light. It's not perfect, but at least it allows us to still do it with some form of relevancy, I think. But it is getting more and more difficult. But Azra's still got to come out, so we will still carry on doing it whilst people are still watching. I think there was a deer or something, or a rabbit or something in front, because I could see its eyes in the bush, and now it's gone. But Azra never saw it, whatever it was. There it goes, it just ran across, it was a rabbit. Go on, Azra, keep going, good girl. My car is being repaired this weekend as well. Finally having the bodywork repaired when the deer ran out into the side of my car. And I've decided to go private to have it done. And so far, the dent is out and the under lacquer is on there. I've just got to now do the paint. So that will hopefully all be done this weekend. We will wait and see what it looks like, but come on, Azra. Azra, wait. What? Sit. Right, just bear with me, guys, because she slipped her lead and she's never done that before. Just 1 second. Wait. How have you done that? Azra? That's pretty impressive. How have you done that, dog? Alright, go on, onwards. We'll have to tighten that up, I think. Because that was it. Those that know me will know she never comes off the lead because she's a little bit excitable. And even more excitable when there's deers and rabbits around. So that was a little bit frightening. But she listened exactly to what I told her. So that was, she was very good. Very good. Proves that she can do it when she wants to. If you are new to the channel, you'll know that she is a rescue dog. And as such, a lot of training that went on, or didn't go on, should I say, before we got her. Obviously, so it's, you know, it's hard work sort of catching up with an older dog. But she's not too bad. She's not too bad at all, to be fair. Right, okay, so we are now moving into the wooded area. Again, if you've been with me before, you look at these rabbits, they are antagonising her this morning. And this is what I was saying earlier on when she just slipped the lead a moment ago. It could have been horrendous because the light had come off with the lead. And I wouldn't have been able to see her wherever she'd gone. So that would have been an absolute nightmare. Anyway, she didn't, and it's all right. I was saying to someone in the week, you cannot live thinking about what if all the time. You've got to just deal with life as it comes, because you can't change things, or certain things you can't change. So you just got to crack on, haven't you, to the best of your ability. Anyway, enough of the philosophical class. We'll carry on with the live stroll. I don't suppose for one second that's going to be the end of the rabbits at this time of day either, to be honest with you. Quite disappointed we're not getting the sun coming up yet. It usually does start now. What is the time? Yeah, next 10 minutes or so, I reckon. If you are new to the channel, do like and subscribe. We are doing this every morning. We don't do this particular walk every morning. Without a lot of light, it isn't really worth doing it. You get the idea of the stroll. Go on, Azra. Good girl. Because I've got enough light to do it, but it is tough. More and more people joining all the time, so welcome. Do like and subscribe to the channel. I am trying to keep up with some of these comments because I can't always see them. Have I said something useful this morning? Not quite sure. Someone's thanking me for saying something useful. Was it my comment about you can't change things? I'm not sure. But you're listening to someone who's a world's worst worrier. And I've got to a point in my life where, as I say, you cannot change stuff. So deal with it as it happens head on and own it. That's a fact, isn't it? If you didn't know, guys, if you are new to the channel, we are going to be, this time in 2 weeks, or under 2 weeks now, because we would have gone yesterday. We're going to be in Disneyland for a short stay, 4 days, and yeah, looking forward to it. To be fair, it's going to be good. There's going to be vlogging, although I don't know if I'm actually going to be doing the vlogs as we're there. I think I'm just going to struggle with time to do it because we are there for such a short time. I want to sort of utilise the time we're there. There will be lives. Live from Edgbaston. Excellent. Good cricket ground there. England go well there usually. Right in the heart of the country in Birmingham. Let's have a look behind just in case. To be honest with you, there are horrible people around everywhere. There's stuff on the local sort of Facebook sites all the time, unfortunately. And there are some strange people out there. Snooker's better. Oh my lord. Do you like falling asleep watching the television? I don't mind the snooker, but I couldn't watch it for a long period of time. To be fair, the cricket is a lot like that as well, isn't it? Especially the test cricket at times. Thank you, Chris. I will always try and be safe. So shortly we're going to be getting to the end of this little path, and then we will be back on, not a main road, but a road that sort of takes us right back up to the high road. In fact, we're right at the end now. Azra will jump over the stile in a minute as we come around this corner. There she goes, look. There she goes. I'm coming over. That's where the sun will be coming up from. I just kicked a root. Oh, my big toe is absolutely killing me, guys. Right, so we've just got to get rid of Azra's mess. I would have done it at the normal bin, but if you were with me 10 minutes ago, you'll know that she slipped her lead, and that is quite frightening, especially at this time of day, and it's only me, because her recall, because she's a rescue dog, isn't brilliant. What have we got here? Oh, we've got snooker chat going on. Sunrise around 7 a.m. Yeah, you're right, it will be. It does start getting a little bit lighter before that, but yeah, decent light around 7 o'clock. Chris is quite right. So this is, in here you're not going to be able to see very much of it, unfortunately, but this is where Julia's allotment is, just here on the left hand side. I'll see if I can get some light down there just so you can see. Not that interesting, guys. Thank you for the like. That is going down towards the allotment. In fact, her allotment is the second one in, so not this one where the mud is, the next one there. And I'm using my head torch so you can see it, so it's lighting it up quite well. Okay. My big toe is absolutely throbbing, guys. Maybe I should have had steel toe caps on. I have got walking shoes on, but I did kick it quite hard. Okay, so the next thing we will get to, and again, we're probably not going to see much of it at this time of day, is Azra's horsey friends, which are going to be in the next field. But unfortunately, because of the light, you don't really see much, so it's a shame, really. I have thought about starting to do another live stroll, maybe later in the days at the weekend as well, when I'm able to. So maybe if I do it, I'll get you all on. If you're not out and about enjoying yourselves, and I'll show you properly some of this stuff. Although there are plenty of lives prior to the cruise, because it was when we came back from the cruise that we really started suffering with the light, which was sort of late August. There's plenty on there where you can see Azra talking to her horsey friends. You can't see anything in there, unfortunately, guys, so that's a shame. What have we got here? I do own a bike. I'm not quite sure where that comment's come from. I do own a bike. I just don't use it. I prefer walking her. Sometimes go out on bikes as a family, because we've all got bikes. Julia recently got a very nice new bike. But walking helps me, helps her, and that's the bonus. Excellent, okay. So we're going to go for another 5 minutes or so, and I think then we'll start getting ready to wrap this one up. If you are new to the channel, as I say, do make sure you like and subscribe, hit that bell. It does mean a lot to the channel when you do know when we're live. We are going to be in Disneyland in a few weeks' time. There will be plenty of lives coming from there. I haven't really got a plan yet, but well, that's not true. In my head, I've got sort of a plan, but I've not been to Disney for such a long time that I need to work out what is plausible, what is not plausible to do. And then obviously go from there. So we'll see what we can and can't do. Don't want to get any copyright strikes, so obviously just got to be a bit careful with that. Got a couple of warnings when we were on the cruise, when we were just walking around and there was music in the background. Well, how can I control that? I mean, that was absolute nonsense. especially when you're doing a live. It's not like you can edit it out. So yeah, that's a bit naughty, really. Anyway, that is life, dealing with the rules and regulations of YouTube. You can be walking down the street, bar to bar, and you can listen to music with your own ear. But if you get it on YouTube, it's a real problem. So yeah, we will see what we can see. Reference that. As I say, if you are new, do like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to the channel. Hit the bell, then you'll know we're on. We're out every day doing lovely country walks. Tomorrow, Sunday, is my favourite day of the week now because we can actually come out when it's still light, or whilst it is light, as opposed to not still light, whilst it is light, rather than using artificial light like we're doing at the minute. As I've said before, Azra has a torch on her collar, and I've got 3 lights on me, as well as using the street light as well. And let me guess, you see more rabbits. So Disneyland will be our last proper sort of holiday as a family this year, I think. Julie and I have got a cheeky weekend away between Christmas and New Year, which I won't go too much into in case Julie's watching. It's a little surprise. And then we will just carry on doing these lives. We've got a couple of holidays booked next year. Our 20-year anniversary to Orlando. That will be later next year, October time. Well, late September, October. We've got a little cottage in Wales in August, and I'm sure we can do other things. I'm seriously considering doing a day trip to France at some stage, because I haven't done that for years. You can get good deals on that from time to time. So we'll look at doing that at some stage. Come on, Azra. Are you going to the toilet again? Right, okay. Just bear with me, guys. Sorry about that, Azra. I didn't see you doing that. Wait. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Right, sorry about that, guys. We are back. Yeah, I haven't done that for a long time, the old day trip, so I'm quite interested to look into that. And there'll be other stuff we do. So yeah, stick with the channel. We always try and do lots of fun things. I do lots of short work. So there's loads of those on the channel. Because this lunatic and her brother do some really crazy things at times. And you just got to have your phone out when you can to enjoy it. All right, guys. When we get to the end of this road, we are going to call it a day. Lets me get these lights off and I can cool down a little bit because I am sweating. And what I'm wearing is what we're going to football in. Because I thought it was going to be cooler than this. Certainly appeared to be when I let the dogs out in the garden first thing. Okay, well, whatever you're up to today, guys, enjoy your day, and we will reconvene tomorrow. If you want to watch any of this back, of course it will be on there very shortly. And do make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell button. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day.